Can we learn Chinese without learning characters? Yes, but very limited. Now take a look at this sentence. 你有电吗? What does that mean? Without seeing the characters, it may not be clear because many Chinese characters are pronounced diàn. So this sentence, 你有电吗 could mean, do you have a battery, electricity, or do you own a shop? Of course, with context, native speakers usually understand Chinese is a topic-based language. In conversation, we often omit subject or object when the context is already clear. But this is also why many beginner learners who don't study characters get confused by homophone. Sometimes when students learn a new word, they ask me, doesn't that mean something something? But actually, they mix up with different characters with a similar sound. And that's one of the biggest challenges of learning Chinese without learning characters. In modern Chinese, around 70 to 80% commonly used characters are Semitic phonetic compound characters. That means one part shows the sound, another part shows the meaning. Let's take a look of two examples. Take this component, 清. Characters with this component often have a similar pronunciation, sometimes with different tones. Then you combine it with another radical component, usually that provides the meaning, such as 水, 心, 盐. Now look those words. 清, 清洁, 情, 心情, 请, 请问. Different characters, but with the same sound component. Now another example. This radical relates to sickness, illness, or being unwell. So characters with this component are often related to health or sickness. For example, 病, 生病, 痛, 头痛, 疤, 疤痕. These are all examples of Semitic phonetic compound characters. So try to use these tips to learn Chinese characters more easily. See you in the next one. Stay tuned for more Chinese tips.